I am Star.
And I'm Patty Mayo.
And it's Thursday. We got a lot to discuss. A lot of so much crazy shit's going on.
So much disappointment.
And are you disappointed? Are you disappointed? Are you disappointed?
I'm disappointed in a lot.
Why? Hey, Spice and Giggles.
I feel like Candace. It's disappoint Patty week.
Okay. Because there's been a lot going on. So I see. I get it. Get it. So you disappointed in what? The Jussie Smollett or
Jussie Smollett. I'm disappointed in Jordyn Woods.
Okay.
Let's see what else am I disappointed in. Disappointed in Trump. That's normal.
Yeah. Okay. So all right, so we'll go ahead and jump into the topics because Geneva's been disappointed all week. I'm not disappointed because how I feel about it. I feel like I'm confused. Okay. This is what I'm confused about the whole Jussie Smollett thing.
Okay. I'm in denial about that.
So this is my thing, right? What made you lie like that?
Why?
Yeah, like why would you form a fucking crazy ass lie?
Right. So it's like
I don't get it. Like what's the point?
That's why I'm in denial. Okay. Because it's like, why would you lie like that? Mm-hmm. And they're giving reasons like, oh, it's to spark up the ratings for Empire. He was supposed to be getting written off the show.
Okay.
And then there's some other speculators who's like, it's a part of Kamala Harris's campaign.
I saw that. I saw that.
So there's just so many different reasons out there. But then in my head, the part that keeps me in denial is because it's like, why would you do all of this knowing that it would cause this much to happen to you?
Right. So Tanika says she wants the truth. Hey, everybody, thank you guys for tuning in.
He can't be that dumb.
I want the truth too. Like I have so many questions, and I know a lot of people have a lot of questions in regards to what has transpired. Now, you got to be the dumbest motherfucker to go and buy a fucking hat, rope, bleach, and there's cameras around at a store. Like, yo, I'm just like so fucking blown away when I saw that shit on the Shade Room. They had an actual video of the brothers at the counter.
Right, but do you see why I'm in denial? Because they had the video of the brothers in the store, but do we have text message? Well, they're saying they have a check from
right
from Jussie. I haven't seen it.
Right.
I want to see the text messages.
Okay.
I want to see the phone calls. I want all of this. Like technology is so advanced at this point that we should be able to see these. These should be leaked.
Right. I agree. The shit is crazy, Tanika. You're absolutely right. I feel like there's a lot still that is probably going to come out about like what's going on, because when we reported it before, it had just started happening. So like when we was reporting on it, we're just like, oh, that's fucked up.
Right.
But yo, the next day when I actually seen the fucking picture, I'm like, yo, dude, I'm thinking like he got fucked up. Like they like really beat him, and it was like a scratch on his face.
He looked stressed. He just looked stressed.
So I'm sitting up
He's
here
been
like,
looking stressed this whole time. Just like, don't catch me, don't catch me, don't catch me.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. And then they're saying that the letters that he wrote them to himself.
Yo, it's just so much with this story that it's hard for me to have like true feelings towards it.
Right.
So like, I don't feel sad anymore. I just feel like, damn, dude, like this is what you decided to do. You didn't think this through, even if you were thinking of pulling some type of scheme because they were about to write you off. Like now you really about to be written off, sir. And then you're going to return. How you going to show up to SAT after just being released from jail? They're going to be like, yeah, bro, come on. Come do your part real quick. No. We have questions for you.
Right. People are looking at him like he's crazy.
Yeah. What are your next steps? And it's like his family was behind him. Like, how are they feeling right now? We haven't heard anything from them. They was the first to have
embarrassed.
I would be too.
I would be
so embarrassed too. I feel embarrassed for even reporting the story and having those feelings.
I mean, well, no, this is my thing. When anyone's when anyone's saying that they're getting attacked, you're gonna sympathize with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
you feel foolish after.
When all of the other stuff started coming out, then you kind of looked at it like,
I felt played. I'm like, damn.
So it's like, it's really fucked up how, hey, Becky Boo, it's really fucked up how this is turning. Like, yo, this shit is so crazy. And I know that it's been in the media all week, and I know that people are tired of hearing about it. But yo, it's coming. He just got arrested today, and
y'all
just
better not be tired of hearing shit until we report it, and then y'all can feel afterwards.
Right. So he just got out on $100,000 bail, and I seen him leaving out of the yeah, man. Like the news kid. Yo, if I was reporting, I'd be like this, Jesse, this is Star from FY Podcast. Why did you lie? Like, what the fuck, yo?
What were you thinking, Jussie?
Right.
Can you tell the people? We just want our viewers to know.
Yo, the shit's crazy. But hopefully we all get the answers that we're looking for.
Wait, no. I have to say, I'm sorry. This is fucked up. But the funniest part about the whole story is when the brothers, they were saying that, yeah, we kind of beat him up a little bit, but half of that was him and doing it to himself. He inflicted.
Wait,
what? That's what they said. They were the brothers were basically telling like the whole setup and how Jussie was telling them and just like basically orchestrating the whole setup, right?
I didn't know that.
And they said, yeah, we banged him up a little bit, but most of it was self-infliction.
That shit is crazy.
So it's like you was really mad, dedicated to this story that you was beating yourself up, sending yourself letters. It's just really disappointing. And that's my first disappointment. I'm sure I'm going to find more throughout the night to be disappointed about. So.
All right. So moving on. Oh, and this was my question that I posted on the podcast page. And you guys, I need you to hold on to this question. How far are you willing to take a lie? Like, what are you willing to risk?
Right.
And like, are you willing to risk your freedom? Like, what are you willing to risk? Whether it's a relationship or, a crime, whatever it is. Like, how far are you willing to take that fucking lie? I'm over it. All right. Moving on to Deneva's peoples.
To my peoples? Wow, damn. Okay. Well, I guess because I'm more invested in it than she is.
Oh,
well,
okay.
I'm sure you guys heard. I'm sure you guys heard Tristan done fucked up again. Tristan Thompson, yes, him. He was just caught cheating last year, and rushed his wife, Khloe Kardashian, into labor. And then now he was, I guess, messing around with Kylie, who is Khloe's sister, younger sister, best friend. And her name is Jordyn Woods. She's 21 years old. And so they was spotted at, I guess, an after party or Drake's party, cuddled up. And
No, I thought they was at his house.
No, it was an after. Well, it was at somebody's house. Probably at Tristan's house, but I guess I heard it was Drake's party.
Yeah, but they were at his house.
Tristan's house.
Yeah, and like he made everybody give the cell phones.
The cell phones. Yep. And it's so funny when celebrities. It's dumb when celebrities do that.
He's willing to take that lie far, so that's why he give me the phones. Go ahead.
Yes, that's him. But it's like, okay, you're taking the phones, but people are still there. You can't take away their memory.
But he can deny it. Deny. There's no evidence.
Oh, please. There was evidence because I guess people seen them cuddling up, and it was all cozy until the wee morning. So. I don't know. I have questions and I'm disappointed because I follow the Kardashians hard as shit. Like I'm a Kardashian. I feel like I'm a Kardashian. I am a Kardashian.
No.
I'm East West.
Okay. Bye.
And so
this is my thing with the whole with that whole situation. My thing, I saw a post and it says, "How you get them is how you lose them." Now, they have all had the same thing within their whole group of sleeping with somebody else's man. Okay.
Isn't his baby mama's name Jordyn?
I don't probably, but now Kylie did it to China with Tyga. Ain't that his name? Okay. And then you have wasn't Khloe and Trina friends? And then Trina was dating French, and then he started dating and Khloe. And then Trina was dating James Harden, and then Khloe started dating him. So it was like a whole cycle. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm not that.
I don't condone a dude for cheating and no shit like that. But what up, Edwin? But my thing is this: it's a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, everybody in that whole Hollywood circle be sleeping with each other. You know what I'm saying?
But I kind of get it because that's your only community, for real.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that what they did was right. But what I'm saying is that
definitely right.
What I'm saying is that, how you like Khloe did it to people around her.
And just think about it. Khloe took him from his baby mother who was pregnant.
Yeah, pregnant at the time. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, and then you see Kim Kardashian posting that song when we were saying, "Don't mess with my man, I'm gonna be the one."
No.
But what are you gonna do? She's younger than you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like, what are you gonna go fight her?
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
this is but what disappoints me so much is that Jordyn grew
What
up
is
with
essential?
them. Like, she's been around. I don't know if you watch the Kardashians.
No, I
but
don't.
that's been Kylie's best friend since like middle school. Like, they've been so close. Like first of all, Kylie bought her a whole body. Okay?
Yeah, but that's not the point.
Has her living at the guest house, takes care of her.
How you know Kylie bought her a body? I heard she was already thick.
She was thick. She was thick. But she's been doing her thing.
Okay.
But that to get right. Because she was looking like a little boy like before.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, she wasn't into herself, and now she's like feeling herself. And just because you're feeling yourself, don't mean you need to take it's like her big sister. It's like you're taking your big sister's man. Why would you do that?
Right. So Jeff says the Kardashian get too much attention. And I agree with that. They do. They get way too much attention. And I feel like
it's too late. I'm already invested.
I'm not invested. I'm not invested with them. I don't watch the show because I'm not interested. Like, nothing that they have going on interests me. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
it's fucking entertainment. It's
cool.
There's shit you wouldn't believe in that show.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like they to me, I felt like they grew up a little bit too fast than they should have. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't want it. You know?
Too fast. I don't like it.
And then like Kylie, she started doing like the lip injections and all of that shit. You know, that's whole Hollywood shit.
It definitely is. But that's my second disappointment for the night.
Okay.
All right. Moving on.
Moving right along. So apparently 50 Cent got into it. So I know 50 Cent's super petty. Mm-hmm. So all week long he's been posting between Floyd, Tierra, because he wants his money.
You're right.
And
he's not playing about that.
And
what's that is?
Emmanuel Gonzalez.
1,800 posts.
Okay, right. So, but she's been coming back at him strong. But anyway, so apparently a detective or a commanding officer, Emmanuel Gonzalez.
Who's Emmanuel Lewis?
Right.
He's resting.
So last June, he did a roll call at the 72nd precinct. And he basically stated that he wanted his officers to shoot 50 on sight. So I guess this all came about when 50 Cent was supposed to be doing like a charity boxing match, and I guess he never showed up.
Okay.
So they've been going back and forth on Twitter. Someone actually
like do you hear the shit?
Yeah. So someone actually reported it to the higher up or whatever, and Internal Affairs was investigating it. So someone came out and they were basically saying that it wasn't true. He never said that, and he feels like by 50 Cent saying that online, he's putting his life at risk. But 50 Cent came back and said, "Well, you're putting my life at risk if you're telling officers to shoot me on sight."
Right.
So basically, at this point, they're still doing an investigation. I'm not really sure where it's at now, but we will definitely keep you guys posted.
Right. I just feel like that's so crazy.
Right. It is.
Like, you're an officer and you're telling your officers shoot him on sight.
Right. Right. So he's been posting about it all week. So y'all can check his page out.
Oh, you're putting my life at danger. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God. Emmanuel Lewis, no sir. So, all right, jumping into oh my God, Steve Harvey and Monique.
Yeah.
So, okay, this is my thing about the interview. Yeah. So I watched it a little bit, but
Tell me your feelings.
To me, he was like, okay, I'm gonna just say this. Steve has been cooning for like years. To me, he's always been. Steve. Yes, he is. He's been cooning like a lot. So he was like way too aggressive to her. You know what I'm saying? If that's supposed to be your sister and you're supposed to be talking to her, loving as a big brother or a loving brother, that's not how it was coming across in the interview. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He was like super aggressive with her. And I felt like he was basically telling her, that she needs to just shut up and take what people give her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I took from it. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you took from it.
Well, I definitely see where you're coming from. I felt like he was definitely way too aggressive with her.
Right.
And you could see all in her face. There was moments where they had to break because it looked like she was just really teary-eyed. And I feel like, yes, if you're coming from a loving place, maybe this wasn't the time to do it. Maybe, you should have had that conversation with Monique. You should have called her, like she said. If you felt like whatever she was doing was the wrong way.
Right.
And you know what? And I don't feel like Monique is wrong. I feel like a lot of people are, coming at her, but I feel like when she said what she said, you got to think about it like this. When you're hurt and you feel like you're not getting what you deserve, what you're deserving of, and you're fighting against somebody else who's new in the game,
right,
and you've been in it for so long, and you're seeing that they're making more than you, and you're wondering why you can't get that much, you have every right to sit there and fight for what you deserve.
Right.
I agree with that.
Right.
Maybe she went about it the wrong way to Steve Harvey. But I feel like, sometimes if I'm upset, like, with the whole boycotting thing, like, oh, you didn't take it seriously. You didn't make the right steps to a boycott. Like, maybe she was just upset.
Right.
Maybe she was just like, boycott Netflix, and that was her feelings to her and whoever wants to follow her. She didn't say you have to follow her.
Right.
So that's where I just felt like he was just doing way too much, doing the most. I feel like, let her have her feelings. If you wanted to be that big brother figure in her life, then you should have came to her as that big brother in real life.
Right.
Not for your TV show's ratings.
Right. So, and that's what Jeff said. Maybe it was for the ratings, but it could have been. And I'm pretty sure it was. It was definitely for the ratings, but he could have handled it better than what he did. I felt like he was just like totally out of line the way that he had her on a show like that. But what up, King J? So yeah, I definitely think that he was out of line for the way that he handled her on the show, because he then came back out and was apologizing about it later. Yeah, but it's like, come on, you can't really apologize. Like, I guess maybe he looked at it, or maybe someone said something to him, but he came back and apologized.
Yeah, he was saying that he used the word integrity in the wrong way.
Right. It definitely should have been without his audience. If you wanted to have a sit down conversation with her about what she's going through, and express, how you thought she could have handled it better, then do that. But you having a live audience and you're super aggressive all up in her goddamn face, like, that's just not cool.
And I was not fucking with that at all. I watched the interview. I watched them go back and forth, and I felt like at that time you could tell like Monique was just hurt.
Yeah,
she was just hurt.
Yep. So he definitely should have went about it in a different way. But all right. So moving on, right? So I ran across this article on where did I run across this article? You have it, didn't you?
The hoodie?
Huh?
Oh,
no, not the hoodie. Oh, right here.
Oh, okay. Okay, so an Israeli man is under fire and on the run after he defrauded several Scandinavian women. Shaman Hayut, also known as Simon Leviev. Okay, first of all, how many goddamn names he got?
I have no idea, a lot.
Okay.
He's a scammer.
Yeah, he is on the run from police after he posed as a multimillionaire and met several women on Tinder.
Yes.
Shimon Hayut posed as the son of multimillionaire Israeli Lev Leviev. According to Teams of Israel, he defrauded women in Norway, Finland, and Sweden. He fooled these women by inviting them to luxury hotels, fancy dinners, and private jets. He was able to smooth talk these women by convincing them to support his financial favors and promised he would pay back.
Right. So they met him on Tinder. This is why I tell you that online dating shit. So wait, just to go back before we jump into that, could you read Shola's comment?
Shola. Man, that was a real conversation. That's how they normally talk to each other. We just instead of nowadays. Well, okay, so we're gonna hop back there.
If that was how he normally talked to her, I think it would have went a bit different. Because he wouldn't apologize afterwards. That's all I'm saying.
And you can tell in the interview where she immediately felt attacked. Like, you can feel when somebody's like not being themselves. You can feel that,
right? Especially
if you have a real relationship with somebody outside of, let's say, work, or you know what I mean. In this case, work,
right?
So. You just, if like a brother and sister, you don't have that type of bicker. The way they brought it back together, I appreciate that. I appreciate him for respecting Monique in a way to bring it back and, apologize a little bit on set too. But
I wouldn't want it.
Yeah, it's just like after that, you're so hurt and publicly embarrassed. Done. Yeah, you're publicly embarrassed. Right. At that point, what's done is done. Period
with a T at the end.
Okay.
So anyway, So, okay, back to this dude. First of all, yes, they needed to do a background check. How the hell
Hi, Brian.
are you just funding somebody else's lifestyle? If he's supposed to be whatever he said he is, and he got all of this money, how the fuck he's convincing you to dish money out?
Asking you for money.
I don't get that.
Why would you need my money?
All right. So, ladies, this is why it's important to do a background check on the guys that you're dating on Tinder. I don't believe in online dating at all, because I feel like it's so many risks.
I told you guys about my story. I was catfished before.
Yeah. So
you just have to be very fucking careful unless you're catfishing somebody back. Like, just don't do it.
Yeah, but this is my thing. Like, okay, we talked about catfishing before, but like, yo, it's fucking 2019. How the fuck are people still
Are you not getting it? That's what I'm saying. I've been watching the show. Like, really?
Yeah.
You still think you're dating Bow Wow?
Right.
You really think you're dating Bow Wow?
Exactly. So I feel like you definitely have to be careful. What was at the top of that?
Oh, okay. I don't know. Should I read this?
Okay. So now we can skip that.
Right,
but anyway, so we'll go ahead and jump into the relationship topics, and go ahead, Deneva. Do you think?
All right. Okay. So I have a really funny question. Right.
Wait a minute. You was catfished?
Ooh, who said that? I remember it like it was yesterday. I was catfished
my God.
10 years ago.
Yo,
tell us about it, please.
Yeah, you gotta let us know. If you don't want to put it on here, hit me up on Instagram,
please. Okay. All right. So since we're talking about like dating,
we did this all.
Okay, since we're talking about like dating and stuff like that, how would you feel going on a first date with somebody, and they use the coupon or like Groupon or like one of those
on the first date?
Yeah, and it wasn't like they did it and didn't tell you. It was like, look, make sure you use this coupon right here.
Damn, I don't know.
How would you feel?
I don't know. Damn, on the first date,
first date.
I don't know. I'll be like, first of all, I would kind of be, depending on how they say it, I would definitely be embarrassed, because if we're just now getting to know each other, you're already letting me know that you cheap. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "What you mean it's $29.95? I got the 2-for-1
coupon." So okay, this is my thing, right? So I look at the wait. You gotta
save the coupon.
Okay. So go ahead and jump into the car. Yo, that shit's crazy. A coupon.
Said, I don't mind putting it on here, but I'm rocking with that all the way. Well, come on, you gotta put it on here then. It said, King J, if you go eat for free, shut the fuck up.
Deal. That's fucked up.
Shaquem said, say the coupon show love. Oh, come on, don't do that. Let's get the coupon rocking.
What? No, but okay, guys, on the first date though.
On the first date, but I was slick with it though. Jeff says somebody need to learn dating etiquette.
So my thing is this. Okay, if you're just now, if we're going on a first date, I would say like don't use a coupon. But if you do, at least try to meet the waiter. You know what I'm saying? And be like, hey, I don't want to be in, it's my first date. I don't want to be like, hey, I got a coupon, so I want to give it to you now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like make plans.
Like, don't you know how to use the bathroom?
Yeah, but don't just be like, yeah. So I got this coupon, so I want you to apply it to both our meals.
Right, exactly. Like do all that discretion. Anyways, I mean, honestly, I would be proud
to use your coupon.
I would be proud if my man pulled out a Groupon.
But that's not your man yet, though.
Well, he gonna be my man using a Groupon coupon. Yes, babe.
Coupons for non-formal dates. Okay, so this is my thing. I'm all for sales, coupons, discounts. You know me.
Yes.
But not if I'm going out on the first date.
Nope, that's my husband now. We're married.
We use a coupon.
You're my boyfriend.
We use a coupon. Go together.
Now my husband. Is that a Groupon?
So
we get the check.
So you're giving up sex with a first date?
We don't even need to use the save this coupon, basically.
So
right, like Shaquem said, save the coupon because we going home.
Oh my God! So because he used a coupon, you give it up. I cannot stand you. I cannot stand Geneva at all, yo. Hey, actually,
I know you got good credit. Come on, let's go. You've been saving up all your life.
Yo, you're an idiot. Yo, what is wrong with you? No. Okay.
Ready? All right, y'all. We gotta keep rolling. Okay, so the next one is how would you feel if your man or your woman, for those men out there, had a hoe friend?
I don't know. Now that right there, that right there, no,
that right there.
So okay, that right there is kind of like, hey Peter.
Hi Petey.
Peter said, I love it. So that right there will kind of put you in a place where you're like, you're gonna have trust issues.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know if that whole ass dude is trying to tell your dude to be a hoe too.
Right.
Like, hey, look at this whole world. Look at all these hoes over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is me.
You gotta put up with that wifey shit.
Yeah. So
look at all these bitches.
Bitches on bitches on bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yeah, I can't. No, right. I can't. So, okay. What did Shola say?
Shakeem said, I got a couple of coupons today.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
What did Shola say?
I got a bunch of hoe ass friends. You need them in your life?
No.
Keep y'all, but how does your wife feel about you having them hoe ass friends?
Exactly.
Like, keep it real. Do you be getting them, do you be getting them texts from your wife? Like, what you doing? When you out with them, like, how is that? And men, like, definitely, how do you
my
feel?
Sweater smells like chicken, but go ahead.
My sweater smells like weed.
Oh my God. So
but tell me.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to your comment.
Okay.
But King J said, what's a good first date to y'all? A good first date to me is you know, maybe a little roof crash. No, sir. No. No, saying me a little shit. No, but seriously, like I'm very simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do too much to impress me in a first date. You know what I'm saying? As long as if I can have a good meal. I don't eat a lot of food. Like I'm pescatarian, so I eat some seafood. I eat seafood sometimes, but I'm more like a vegan type of diet. But I mean, as long as you can take me somewhere where I can get a good ass meal, I'm straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be, you don't got to pull out the whole bells and whistles. I don't need all of that. You know what I'm saying? As long as we're having a good time, we're laughing. You know what I'm saying?
I want to be able to communicate. But I don't want to do the movie.
Right.
Or nothing where we have to like not talk. I don't want that. I want to be able to look at you eye to eye. So yeah, I fuck with that. Like a nice dinner. Or like I'll even do like Dave and Buster's or something, or like me kicking your ass and bowling, something like that.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So that's okay. So that's a good thing too. It's like, yo, when you go to a first date, I feel like you're supposed to be able to have communication with each other. So movies is not it for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, well, you can't talk during the movies. So, you know, I want to talk. I want to drink. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you drink, you're
able to like bring out the truth in each other. Okay.
So what did Jeff say?
Jeff said, you need to be able to have a good conversation and drink limit. Yes, definitely have a drink limit. Because I feel like sometimes people go on dates and turn the fuck up.
Yeah, but you can't turn up on a date.
Yeah, you have to like.
Because he'll be like this. Is she alcoholic? What's going on?
Niggas too. Niggas do it too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, okay, can we sip on it?
Right.
Like they just be chugging like, oh, you ready for rounds?
Yeah.
I wasn't even.
So you're right. It definitely has to be a drink limit on that because.
Yes.
Like me, I know my limit. So it's like if I get 2 good drinks of like Don Julio, I'm good. You know.
Oh, look at Shola's first day. He said we're going on a hike and checking out the nature. It's free and we get to talk. Okay.
First of all, I'm not going on no hike. On the first date.
I don't know about hiking because I'm not gonna be able to talk. I can't breathe and walk.
Wait, okay. I'll go hiking if you take me to breakfast after that, depending on what time, breakfast or lunch. Either way, you got to feed me.
Yeah, we could talk at breakfast. So I can't talk and walk at the same time. I can't. Okay, I can't. Okay, that's too much. Anyways, Lee the Great says how I got catfished was crazy. Met this girl on either Tagged or MySpace, and this chick was fine. I had the biggest crush on Carrie Hilson, and she looked just like her. We talked on the phone. I bet you it was Carrie Hilson's pictures.
Okay,
so she looked just like her. It was her.
I'm sorry.
Peter said he's in Houston. Shola said, I said it's free. I'll cook, bro. I ain't trying to spend money.
Okay,
yet.
So listen, Shola, if it's your first date, no chick want to come to your house for you to cook.
Right.
We already discussed this. That's out the window. So cash in that check that you get on Friday. Okay.
Because hiking's free. After that, what you spending?
Breakfast is not a lot of money. Stop being cheap, Shola. Stop it.
Especially if you get her out on that hike at like 4:00 in the morning. Make sure y'all get to that breakfast. I'm saying if he's trying to be cheap, he got to get that early bird special. That's between 6 to 7:30. You gotta get her to this breakfast spot by 6 o'clock in the morning.
If he tells me to meet him at 4, it's gonna be block and then delete. Fuck all of that. I'm 4 o'clock in the morning. Shit. Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Lee the Great said for about a week. Then I went to her house, this huge chick looking like Cleveland Jr.
Oh,
and a mix of Kirby.
Damn.
I asked her was Raina, and she stepped outside and said, "That was me the whole time."
Yo, that's fucked up. Oh my God.
Peter said, "Know the situation that happened in Houston when I got so drunk." Oh no! Tell us about that.
You gotta tell us.
Lee the Great said this bitch was using her aunt's picture and had the nerve to be talking about fuck nah.
Get out of here. Okay, so yeah, that was a real catfish. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Oh, that sucks.
But I'm gonna be honest. You should have known better. Yo, that shit is crazy. All right, so okay, let's reverse.
Okay.
Roles.
What?
You taking a guy out on the first date.
What would I do?
Do you expect sex after that?
Do I? Spending my hard-earned money, ain't I? You're gonna have to give up a little something. What that dick look like? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So do you?
No.
You don't expect sex after that?
Hell
you
no.
paying for the meal?
No.
After you didn't work all goddamn week to make sure your pieces was in?
No, because honestly, I don't know. I've never had to. I don't think I've ever had to. I've never really been on much dates. I don't remember ever having to pay for one if I wasn't in a relationship. But if putting myself in those shoes, if I did ask a man out and I knew I was paying for it, I mean, that's like kind of what guys kind of think too. But I just feel like if I'm asking you to come out on this date, it's because I know, like, I just want to spend time with you. And if you ain't shit, then you ain't shit. We got.
I'm laughing at King J's gun. He said no respect.
He said, "Did you hit?" Oh shit! Did you?
Did you? That's the question.
I'm just saying.
You flew all of that
pussy
way.
Pussy is pussy.
Yo, I can't even talk. You flew that whole way.
Oh my God, it's bad.
Oh my goodness. When he said, "Nah, I got." What he say? I can't see.
I got the fuck on down. Man,
damn, that's fucked up.
It is what it is.
All right, so the most important question. They're so stupid.
All right,
we gotta in the chat.
We gotta move on, you guys. All right. So since we talk about whole friends, right? Let's say you were dating someone and you found out she had like a very hoish past. And like, do you judge her for that?
Like, yeah, you judge her.
Do you continue to date her?
You cannot delete your wholeness, Drea. I don't care who told you can, but you can't.
Who's Drea? How you know?
What? What?
How you know?
Why are you so lost?
Siri calls me Drea.
Oh my God. Wait, what? Are you talking about your whole? Oh shit! Didn't even got a whole pass. Hold on.
No.
Let me turn the background music down.
Let me tell you something. So when I was creating my Siri, I was using because I had a Gmail and I had a fake name because I was scared that people was gonna be sending me like random emails and shit, right? So now Siri has that email and she's always calling me Drea. That's why when you said Drea, I thought you was talking. No. I'm like, how do you know?
You're so stupid. I'm talking about Drea from Basketball Wives. Remember she was on the radio talking about you can delete your wholeness. No, you can't. You can't delete your wholeness. So no matter how hard you try.
So you're not going to continue to date somebody if they was a hoe in their past. What if they're changed? What if they were saved?
Yo, why do people think because they go to church they ain't a hoe no more? There be holes in the pulpit. I'm just saying.
They sure do.
They be all up in there.
They sure do.
Okay, so
Shola said I want to hear stories of her wholeness. Lee the Great said if you was a hoe in the past, you better keep that shit to yourself.
I agree with that.
Niggas your body count.
I agree with that.
Well, if y'all niggas want to know, you're gonna find out.
Hey, Poker.
Nah, your wholeness is a tattoo. Poker the goddess is laughing. King J said I thought shit was about to get real.
Yo, me too.
Right.
And she's like, wait, how do you know? That's me. What?
No.
Most things even got a little. You want to tell us? No, so I feel like
my halo. You don't see this shit?
Okay. From the back. So anyway, I feel like if you have had a past like that and you slept with a lot of dudes or you slept with a lot of chicks, that's something that you definitely should keep to yourself because you don't want some people are sensitive about that.
What you do in the dark is gonna come out to the light. It's gonna come out.
But I mean, being in Boston, everybody know if you a hoe anyway.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
you get that little reputation.
Exactly.
So you either gonna be a ho or you're gonna be a down low hoe. You got picked because you're probably gonna be a hoe either way.
Yeah.
Just saying. But anyways, Peter said, I would still date her. It's all about having trust. Stay Pure said everyone has a past. Lady Great said, I know I do. I wouldn't even tell myself, you know the fuck what? It's going to the grave. He said, Self, we gonna keep this together? Yes, we are.
Oh my God.
All right.
I cannot.
Let's move on. All right. This is a relationship topic here. Why do women say they don't want a man that'll do anything asked of them or anything they tell them to do, but in the same breath would tell or ask you to do something, and if it's not done or you don't do it, it's still an issue or a problem?
That's for guys. I don't know. Like I don't know. How would you answer that?
Well, I mean, I could think of it in a woman's way, because like there's sometimes where like men will ask you, like, I've been, let's say, hurt in my past, and I need, this from my woman. I need you to be able to be like this and understand this about me, and so you do it, and they still are unsatisfied.
Yeah.
So and then it could even be like, you're doing something nice for somebody and they just don't appreciate you.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, y'all. I do feel like it is more of a man question, because I feel like I'm gonna take it way left with it, and be mad sensitive, like,
because I'll be like, how I would answer the question is like, well, when I asked you to do it, you didn't do it right, so of course I'm gonna get fucking mad. Like, you didn't. If you did it the way I told you to do it, we wouldn't have an argument right now, huh? Now both of us is pissed off. The fuck, you know what I'm saying? So
I can't stand it. But no, it's crazy because
Stay Pure said it sounds like she's just looking for a fight.
I feel like that be me sometimes.
But sometimes you know what, females could be looking for a fight, because they aggravated, you know what I'm saying? They pissed off, but you may have asked the dude to do something and he didn't do it. So it's like, yo, what? So not only did he not do it or didn't do it right, you're already fucking pissed off. So now it's a big
sorry. Let me ask you a question.
Fuck all that shit.
You ever been just angry, just mad?
Yes.
Because of whatever, right?
Of course.
and your man's, in the next room, just happy as fuck, probably playing the game, watching TV.
Yeah, just chilling.
Don't you just want to make them mad too?
Yeah,
like, why the fuck ain't you angry? I'm slamming doors.
So you start an argument.
Right, I'm in the room huffing and puffing, walking back and forth. If you don't fucking come in and acknowledge the fact that I'm upset, I'm coming out there, I'm starting an argument. Stop. You just not.
No, you gotta know how to start the argument the right way. Like,
go ahead.
So you're not gonna check the fucking mail. Like, nigga, we got bills to pay up in this bitch. What if the lights get cut off today? Like, dumb shit like that. Now he's like, what the fuck you talking about? You are always checking, so now it's an argument. So he's mad. Now,
right. Like, why would you park the car like that? Did you look outside and see the way you parked the car?
Everybody wins.
I'm just mad. Like, did you think that somebody could probably drive by and knock the mirror off, and now we don't have a mirror for the car? You see, this is the shit that I don't fuck with. Like, why would you do that? Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah, so I mean, sometimes you're right. Females could be looking for an argument because they may have had a bad day. It happens. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's just like some dudes. I feel like y'all may have had a bad day and shit like that, and you be want to take shit out on us. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's vice versa. That's how I feel.
What we got in the comments?
Have that same energy. Oh yeah. Go ahead. You can read it.
The Shola said, rather you know what you're dealing with. For the hoes. Stay Pure says, sounds like she's just looking for a fight. Lily Gray said, if they don't appreciate them, fuck them. That's why I recently broke up with my ex. Got tired of it. Shakeem said, that's me. I'm that boyfriend.
Oh my God.
Lily Gray said, yes, they do. My ex used to do that shit. I do it, and she'll nitpick because she's mad about something else. Jeff says, we all need to breathe. Brain needs 2 seconds too.
Yeah. But all right, when you're upset, Jeff, there's no breathing.
There is no breathing. When I tell you I go from 0 to 100, you gotta be a real strong ass man to deal with a bitch like me. Okay? Just saying that.
Damn.
Shout out to my boyfriend.
Oh my God. So I have a quick question, and this is about social media, because I feel like nowadays, like, people on social media do the most. So I feel like, do people take things too far with the comments on social media? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like people be out here, hey Poco Boo, people be out here just doing crazy shit. Like I just see like people in comments talking crazy to celebrities and just to anybody in general. So it's like, yo, it's so like, are we at a point where like social media today, and I feel like this has been like over the last few years anyway, but are we at a place where shit is just too far with social media at this point?
Like you feel like people, bashing people, giving their opinions, and just like pretty much, they're called trolls.
Yeah,
they're called trolls. I definitely feel like people take it too far. Like I feel like y'all invest your feelings so much into other people's lives. Like I know sometimes I probably comment on a celebrity's picture real quick, like, yes, boo, like no one, she'll probably never see that shit. You know what I mean? But I'm never about to sit there and just like, oh my God, I can't believe you're dating him. Are you serious? You're just so disrespectful to the earth and the world, and all of your life is just gonna demolish. Like, yo, y'all going, like, I think y'all just going way too deep.
But not only that, I think we invest too much time into what the fuck people got going on in their life, especially celebrities.
I'm like, use your face.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. I closed out of it. Especially celebrities. Like we invest too much time, and I feel like a lot of the comments that are being made is kind of like, yo, it's fucked up. People can be like so evil with their comments.
Yeah.
For instance, okay, so Regine, Lil Wayne's daughter. So she had she posted a picture of herself and she didn't have on any makeup or whatever. So like all of these chicks are in a comment just like going in on her, like, oh, you need makeup, and people like, oh, she doesn't need makeup. Oh, maybe she don't need makeup, but she need lashes, she needs this, she needs that. Like you need to get a boob job. You need to get, like, what? Mind you, this is a young girl.
First of all, Regine look good.
But what I'm saying
she
is
she worked hard to be where she was at.
Right, but what I'm saying is that like people just take things too far on social media. Right. You know what I'm saying? No. Like, and I feel like at what point is it gonna? I don't feel like it's never gonna stop. It's getting worse.
It sucks. It sucks to be a celebrity. You have to have really tough skin,
right?
Because the shit that they go through, the things that people tell them, the shit that people do to them, having paparazzi on your back all day, all up in your business, like that takes so much,
right?
And even real people, like, sometimes a lot of females, in particular, and males too, are a little promiscuous online, and they post pictures of themselves half naked or whatsoever, but there's those people who take it too far, like, oh, I'll do this to you and do that. Like that's still a person,
right?
Like yes, they were posting themselves in a sexual manner, but you don't have to get all into it like
people
that.
Take it too far.
You know what I mean? And sometimes people have relationships, and then like somebody who don't even know you will post on your stuff and like have your, you know what I mean? They're just making it look like y'all talk. So like, I don't know you. Yeah. Don't be posting on me like on my page like that.
But also it's a risk you take of posting things like that online. But you can go ahead and jump into the comments.
Yes, I have to. I'm missing a lot of good stuff over here. Okay, Shola said, of course they do. That's what trolling is all about. It's a culture. Lee the Great says they won't say that shit to their face. Mr. Austin said it's a place where the weirdos can run wild.
Okay. That is so true.
That is very true. Shola, it's open source bullying. It's a Royal Rumble. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of bullying that goes on online. Just Avila says maybe need to focus on their own lives. Yeah. Lily Gray, who y'all think is champion of petty? Oh, and like celebrity life. I'm like
me and her friend life, but in celebrity life, I would say 50 Cent. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Okay, I was thinking of someone. Let's see. Too much time is wasted. The internet is the negative zone. Don't go there if they're not mentally ready.
Right.
People that invest their time and energy into bashing others are not happy within. Jeff says it's hard for people in general because young people need to feel like they need to be like celebs. They have teams that monitor stuff as well. Sophia says, nothing to the imagination no more. I'm just saying. Mr. Austin said 50 Cent. The other guy says, I'll say 50
Tyreek too.
Tyreek. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Tyreek definitely is petty.
He's hella petty. But his damn podcast is on now, so I'm gonna watch it after the show. But yeah, so I feel like at some point it's probably gonna get worse. Whatever. Moving on. Whatever. Like you do have to be. You have to mentally prepare yourself if you plan on being like in a public eye on social media. And it's true. Like I mean, I can get a bad comment and I'm ready to fucking be like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, it happens. Like
because
it is what it is.
You're making yourself vulnerable to people's opinions.
Right.
And that's why you have to just be like, fuck people's opinions. You feel how you feel about me. Guess what? I don't care.
Right.
And I'm going to have my own opinions. I'm going to have my own feelings. And you're going to have yours. And that's why I'm me and you're you. Period.
Period. With a T at the end. But yo, you ever been so like upset and you call somebody to calm you down, but they only make you angrier?
Oh, yes. Oh my God, I've done that before. It's usually my mom.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I can see that.
Usually my mom. Because I call her with some shit and then she try and flip it on me. Like, well, did you... Excuse me?
Yo, my mother's like that. She'd be like, well, what did you do? Like, seriously?
Right.
Like, here I am trying to tell you how somebody's bullying me.
You should be excited that I came to you. You should be calming me down. You should be telling me, yes, I'm right. And, no, instead, well, what did you do? And, well, I don't really think they was wrong for doing that. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Sorry, Mom. But dead ass.
I'm not, Mom, I didn't say that.
She didn't say it. I said it. Sorry, Mom.
All right. Moving on.
But yeah, I've had that. All right, let's go. Oh, yes. Here's a good topic for y'all. How do you feel about this? Married men and married women. Do you think that some of them act single? How you feel? You're married.
Damn. What did I got to do today? I'm not here.
I would assume other married
so
people.
Tired. I'm now out here acting loose.
No, you don't.
But no. I do know. I know a few dudes who are married that they act like they're single. So I seen a meme where it says, like, girl, hey, are you in a relationship? Dude, he's like, no. And then she goes, is somebody in a relationship with you? And then it was like a face. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, that's how it is nowadays. It's like a dude can be in a relationship, but yet he's trying to holler at another chick. And so she's like, well, are you in a relationship? And he's like, oh, no, I'm single. So the chick that's dating you, she's, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit's crazy. But I do see a lot of dudes that are married and they act single.
I see it all the time.
But there's a lot of females like that too. There's a lot of females that, they like to go out with their single friends and they like to party it up at the club and stuff like that. And it's like, yo, when you're at a point, it's cool to go out and hang out with your friends, but not to a point where you're just out here being single.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Which goes back to you having whole friends. Like, you can't go out there and act like you're whole friends, because if you ain't the whole friend, then why are you acting like that?
Right. But when you're around the whole friend, you tend to get those whole tendencies. You know what I'm saying? So now you on the whole trade. Everybody out here is got the whole.
Definitely. I feel like if I was married, and even like me being in a relationship, I feel like there's definitely, a respect and a boundary that you have to, when you go out or if you're around certain people, you have to act like you're in a relationship and like you're taken, because not only are you backing up your own reputation, but you're backing up their reputation as well.
Right.
So just the way how Tristan was out here just doing what he was doing, feeling single as fuck. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he already cheated before. So my thing is, did you really think that he wasn't going to cheat again?
I had no faith in him. I had no faith. I knew he was going to cheat again.
First of all, I wasn't rooting for him.
Shit.
So I
was never on his side.
Nobody's rooting for you.
But you get what I'm saying? It's just, it sucks when, you're like, if you think about it, like you're representing somebody else. So it would hurt for me to know that my man or whoever is out there acting single when I'm out here representing you. So you have to make sure, like, when you're in a relationship, you're out there not only representing yourself, but that other person, because you're going to make yourself look dumb and them.
Show was stupid. Hey, you guys, make sure you guys hit the like button and hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed.
If you're not subscribing to us already, what are you doing, baby?
Okay, so Shola said he said he's with his whole friends all the time and he's always on his best behavior. He said, don't hate the player, hate the game. Mr. Austin said he's a ball player. Come on. King J said, getting married is stupid because people don't play the right game. Okay, so we had this discussion with you before, and you don't believe in marriage and things like that, which is totally understandable.
Cool, yeah.
But I feel like people tend to get married when they're not ready to get married. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll get married for the show or just to
all the wrong
reasons. Like to me nowadays, nobody is getting married for out of love. You know what I'm saying? It's because who can have the biggest wedding? You know what I'm saying? Who can have the biggest ring, or when their dude propose to them? You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like a show nowadays. Right. So I feel like, no one is getting married for the right reasons. So that's why a lot of marriages tend to fail.
Right.
Versus back in the day when people are actually, getting married out of love, and then, being able to stick through their marriage. So again, when you're gonna get married, you want to be friends first. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be out here marrying somebody and just because like, oh, he proposed to me, girl, yeah, we're getting married. You know what I'm saying? Like some women want to get married so bad they're willing to marry anybody, and it doesn't work out.
Right.
So
with that being said, yeah, definitely.
Even don't know.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know. She's preach. I'm gonna preach.
So
shut me the fuck up.
But
go stop.
It's sickening. Yeah. So I feel like at the end of the day, if you're gonna get married, make sure that you guys are friends first, and
yeah,
you
don't want to end up stuck with the wrong person.
First of all, you will never end up stuck, baby, because you can always leave.
You can't always leave.
I'm like this. Fuck that. No, it's not.
It's not.
I don't know. It ain't expensive. I mean, I've never been divorced, but I don't know. I just feel like you guys got a lot invested into it.
I definitely agree with that shit. Just don't do it.
I'll still be out.
Just don't do it. Just wait. Just wait it out.
All right. So quickly before we end the podcast. Okay. So I did read a thing online, and it was basically saying that, me and my girl, we were supposed to move in. We were supposed to move in with each other, but I think he said the bitch was crazy. I think he said she was crazy, but
that I can't do it.
Apparently, like they argued a lot or whatever like that. And it says, okay, my living girlfriend talks. Okay, no, that's a different. Oh, this is good.
That's a good one.
Wait a minute. Oh, I think we discussed this before, but anyway, I'll go with this one. My female friend talks to her male friend about the issues within our relationship. What should I do? This I didn't see.
I don't like that. I don't even like my man having anybody.
Okay, so you can't be like that. So we actually,
I don't like it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
We talked about this before, and I'll give you guys my opinion on it because this is how I feel about it, and then we'll read some of you guys' comment. How I feel about it is, I don't mind him having a friend. You know what I'm saying? If I've known the friend that he has, I know her. You know what I'm saying? So like I've known her for years, and she's cool. Like I don't have an issue with her. Whatever. She comes over to the house. Whatever. But it depends on how she is towards your dude. You know what I'm saying? And so if she's towards you. So if she's giving you that type of vibe where she's like, I don't know, like giving you that flirty vibe towards your dude, then it's a different situation. It'll
make you feel uncomfortable automatically.
Right.
So. But see, that's the thing. I never had that experience. So me thinking about it automatically pisses me off. Because my man don't have that, and if someone was to pop up like that, I'm going to be like, who the fuck is this? And automatically have an attitude. And she's automatically deleted.
Shola thinks that you are so crazy.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. Yo. Look at you. You're just a smarty pants.
He said
smarty pants. I bet you, Shola, you was sitting first up in class. right in the front row by the teacher. You're
no, we don't have any kids. No, we don't have any kids. Leader Great said,
tell him, King.
No moving.
Am I crazy?
You are crazy, Geneva. And I thought that I was crazy, but you put the icing on the cake, baby. Cut that shit. Give me a piece. Give me a piece of the crazy. I need it.
But no, every girl should have a little crazy in them. But you know, I just feel
Partly
like
crazy.
I just feel like this. I don't mind my man having somebody to go and talk to, whether it be of the opposite sex or not. I don't mind that. But like Star said, if I start to feel uncomfortable about somebody, then they have to go. And if you don't respect that, or if that friendship is more important than me, then you gotta go too. And that's just how I feel.
How are you gonna get rid of the diva?
Uh-huh.
Diva loves to kill everybody.
I'm like, what you talking about? I can't talk about that on here, Star.
Oh my god. So yeah, he said that you are nutso. Shola said
Who
that.
said I'm nuts?
Lita Great said, "Here's my opinion. That is one disrespectful.
He
That
did not
don't
say
respect the
that.
relationship. They don't respect the relationship, and you know I can't see. I don't got on my glasses, but anyway, partly crazy, just joking. He said he'd be in the back watching all the craziness. She's a felon in the way, but you know what? I'm gonna bail her out.
Bro, I'm gonna start.
I'm bailing you out, baby.
Star's gonna start a GoFundMe page. Help her.
No. We ain't doing no GoFundMe's, baby. I work, and we gonna get her out of jail. All right. So the same night she get arrested, the same night she getting out.
I feel like your start happened. I did it.
And they be like, oh, they'll be on the news talking about her. I was like, first of all, y'all need to figure out what he did first. All right. Now figure that shit out.
No.
All right. But we're going to go ahead and end the podcast. Yes. I have been sick all day long, and I have like this amount of energy left. No, seriously. She
gave us a great show. Y'all better give her a round of applause.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We will definitely be back next week and keep you updated. If there's any relationship topics you guys want to discuss, definitely inbox us on our Instagram page at FY Podcast. Yes, vitamin C. Yes, I'm gonna hit you up. Vitamin C, I love her. Take care. Yeah, I am about to go to sleep. So definitely hit us up on our podcast page.
You too, Mama Sophia.
And hit us up on Gmail. I don't know. I'm sleepy. I'm about to go to bed. But okay, see you guys.
Bye.
Make sure you guys hit the like button, leave a comment after the show, and we will see y'all next week. Peace.